Let's look at an example of a find the constant problem as it applies to discussing continuity at a point. So we have a piece function centered around x equals -1, and we are asked to find the value of k such that the limit as you approach -1 exists. Well, remember that in order for any limit to exist, it must be true that the limit from the left equals the limit from the right. So in this case, it must be true the limit as we approach -1 from the left of this function will equal the limit as we approach -1 from the right. Well, if we think of that algebraically in relation to this specific piece function, that means that the piece that applies to the left of -1 needs to equal the piece that applies to the right of -1. Essentially, you're wanting these two pieces to meet up and join with each other so that there's no breaks or gaps or anything in this graph so that it is continuous. That's what you're trying to achieve. So what we need to have happen is that kx minus 3 needs to equal x squared plus k when x equals -1. So if we substitute -1 in place of our x's, this gives us a -1k here, minus 3 equals a +1 plus k. So if you solve that for k, you end up with k equals -2. So what that means is that in this particular piece function, if we were to have the k value equaling -2, it would work out that this function would be continuous and the limit from the right would equal the limit from the left.